And Cuban central bank has issued rules banning states and private businesses from using automated teller machines and limiting cash transactions between them to enable the country tame inflation amid economic crisis. According to the country's apex bank, cash transactions have been limited to 5,000 pesos, and this policy will be implemented gradually over 6 months. This is to curb inflation rate, which has reached 45%, control the devaluation of the peso, and encourage the use of electronic payments. Minister of Economy, Mr. Agendo Gill, added that gross domestic product surges by 1.8% in the first half of the year, but remained 8% below the pre-pandemic levels. Asian shares inched higher today, while the dollar retreated from one-month peak as investors assessed U.S. economic data that largely showed the resilient labor market and awaited a crucial non-farm payrolls report due later today. The MSCI's broadest index of Asian Pacific shares outside of Japan rose 0.28%. Futures indicated European stocks were set for a higher open, with Eurostock 50 futures up 0.35%, German DAX up 0.23%, FTSE futures up 0.19%, E-money futures and S&P 500 rose 0.35% in Asian hours. Chinese blue chips rose 0.64%, Shanghai Composite Index was up 0.5%. The Hong Kong benchmark Hang Seng climbed 1% on course to snap its 3-day losing streak. And China has disclosed plans to drop its tariff on Australian barley imports that has been in place for 3 years and affected billions of dollars of trade. According to China's Commerce Ministry, it is no longer necessary to continue to impose anti-dumping duties and contravening duties on imported barley from Australia. In his response, Australia's Prime Minister, Mr. Anthony Albanese, welcomed the move by inviting China's new foreign minister to visit the country and promised to suspend its case at the World Trade Organization over Beijing's duties on barley. Finally, crude oil prices rose for a second day, setting their 6 weeks of gain after Saudi Arabia and Russia, the world's second and third largest crude producers, pledged to cut output through next month. U.S. West Texas Intermediate crude is selling at $81.93, up 0.47%. Brent is also up 0.40%, selling at $85.48. Bonny Light recorded an upsurge of 1.68% to sell at $86.55. And for the OPEC basket, crude dealers are offering $86.66 with an upward price review of 0.07%. Business at the stock market moved back in the red following losses in various sectors. Effiong Ekop has detailed reports on markets.
Weekend deals at the stock markets were sealed largely in red as market breadth stood negative. Profit-taking still played big roles in the behavior of investors as many of them showed interest in sales activities. The negative trades put down index at 0.42%, underlining losses on investments. Petroleum product marketer ethanol oil lost over 2% in price as sales pressure hit hard. Access Corporation, Chip plc, African Prudential Insurance and ICO Insurance all suffered losses at different price levels. On the gainers window stayed Dangote Sugar, Cadbury, Teleram, Custodian Insurance, and Cornerstone Insurance. Market watchers say there are still rooms for price growth in the coming weeks. Effiong Ekop, TVC News, Lagos.